Hello there.
Better, stronger, faster.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man himself, Christ goes live.
Clip that. Somebody clip that, please. It wasn't me! Oh, jeez.
Dropping item. Going down at support.
Oh my god, clip that. That was hilarious. Be very careful. Be very, very careful. Fucking knew that was gonna happen.
Heavy, on my position.
That was a good snipe, ladies and gentlemen.
Calling in reinforcements.
Oh, somebody already did that. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh my god! Jesus. Found out where they all are. Near my dead body. I would be screaming, I want the blood or not? You guys, I thought you guys needed blood. I'm always seeing commercials about, hey, we need blood. I bring you 2 buckets of blood, and this is what I get. It's bullshit. Absolute bullshit, guys. I'm over here saving lives. Don't touch me. Read me my rights first. I want my lawyer.
Countdown initiated. Stand by for takeoff. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Do you see that charger? Practically knocked himself out.
Victory
On top. What was that?
20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Can't believe you. What's going on, guys? Hello, 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 and happy Saturday to all of you. Cheers. Oh, look at that. We just, the ads are finished, and I am here. Hello. It's good to see you. Kraut, hello. Rock, Crystal Dragon, hello, hello. Will, sure, Strikington. Cheers, mate. Oh, I hope you guys are in for, hope you guys are ready to do some diving tonight. Just remember to do one thing.
Watch your 6, Chad.
Yeah.
Keep that head on the swivel. Silo has entered the stream.
Firing orbital barrage, clear the area.
Right. Silo, it is good to see you. When are you going to be, when can we see you again, pal? Crystal Dragon's been diving all day. Nice. Silo, missing you in the drops there, pal. Fix the thing here. Hang on. Let's see. Sorry. No answer? Silo's got no answer. Well, it is good to see you anyways, pal. Also want to say hi to Regeltus, who came in first. And also appreciate you guys checking in as you do. I am trying to set up the Play with Viewers bot here so that... there we go. Shoot. Okay. You got a night job, so it can't be as free as I was. Oh. Did you answer? You did. Oh, right there. The thing that I just read. Yes. Well, first of all, I'm glad you got a job. So that's a good thing. So that's good. And keep doing the job, and we will dive with you when we can. So I have more free time than most. That's why I've been able to dive so much. Got you, Crystal Dragon. Yes. And Super Earth appreciates your attention to this matter. We got that all set up. We're gonna do something a little different tonight. You needed to get another one, yeah. That's good. My sweetheart has like 4 fucking jobs that she juggles around. So she's has a full-time job, and then she has a bunch of side jobs that she juggles around just to get extra cash. So this is like part of my full-time job. I call this part of my full-time job. My full-time job is creator and broadcaster. So this is kind of what I do, I think. So this is part of how I pay my bills. This is not a hobby for me. It is not the most. It is not the way I make the most money. So, but some of the bills are literally paid by you guys watching ads, dropping subs, dropping bits. All of that helps. All of that puts food in the bellies of the kittens, not kittens, cats. You're Kraut's on early retirement for almost 10 years, and at times it feels like I got less time than before. I mean, you can get certainly get busy. With you and the crew, it must be there. With you, it is a lot of fun. I don't mind. I play completely differently Helldivers when I am diving alone. I try and do way more sneaking. I try way more stealth when I'm alone than when I'm on a squad. It's full bore. I will try and take out an entire patrol with an eagle strafe just cause. But when I'm playing by myself, if I'm just like super credit, different when I'm super credit farming. But sometimes I'll just try and play like something on like not super hard, like a level 4, 5 maybe, just to see if I can get the objectives done by myself. Usually not. To be honest with you, usually not. But that's kind of how I push my limits a little bit. B, what's going on? Welcome in. So something a little different tonight is that our beloved mod Rock is going to join for the entire session tonight, which is a very rare and precious moment with Rock. So I'm super, super, super happy that they can join in. So probably in an hour-ish, Rock will join. We will start the dives. So we will be running a queue of 2. Praise be for Labor Day. Exactly. Yeah, so it'll be Rock and I, and then here's my thought for the day. Find the cut between 3 and 4 to be my limit. 3 is possible alone. 4 pushes a bit too far. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, that's just like CD as you level some stuff up, as you level up your ship modules, as you get access to different guns through different war bonds, you may find that you can move up. You may be able to go up to 4. Also, you just sort of, as you get used to where the where the enemies can, you know, detect you and stuff. Thank you, B. Thank you for joining on YouTube. That is a viable thing if you are if you're watching us on Twitch and you have an extra browser that you can open up the stream on YouTube. That would be amazing because it all helps. Something. It helps over there. Trying to get trying to get my YouTube channel kind of going better. I'm just realizing now, have I got the wrong Frosty tools going? Let's see real quick. Brock, what level are you now? And do you need all the samples for your ship? He does. I think he's level 45-ish. Silo, thank you for dropping in on YouTube. I appreciate it, man. It should be correct. Oh. Okay. All good. All is well. All is well. For YouTube, push the shorts. I know, brother. I know. Here's the thing. You guys can help a lot if you are clipping stuff during the stream. That helps a lot because it is one less step that I have to do. If I have to take... I also clip stuff, but I have to heavily edit it to get it going. I used the marksman rifle. Chris CD says the accuracy with the marksman rifle that I use tends to be really high, finishing a lot at 70 and 80. 90. Nice. Are you still, Crystal Dragon, are you still fighting the bugs, or have you moved up to bots or the Illuminate, or... We're distracting bugs. You're hilarious, Whiskey Bot. Hilarious. Practical Porsche with the check-in. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. I was watching a video earlier about a streamer who got upset that they had to play the game to get medals and progress. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me, Silo. I don't understand that at all. Why? Because that's what the goal takes me right now. Yeah, cool. Okay, CD, I see. Yep. You have to play the game to get the medals and progress. Oh, are they thinking that they can, like, pay to win? Is that what they're thinking, do you think, Silo? 8-Ball, what Helldivers 2 faction should I stomp on today? The 8-Ball says if you would stop touching yourself for a minute, you would know the answer. Wow. Just wow. That was there. The 8-Ball knows. Yeah, the 8-Ball knows. Sassy. What is... Whiskey Bot's gotten very, Why is the Whiskey Bot talking like an automaton? What is going on? That is not how the Whiskey Bot should be programmed. Wiggles went and fought the bots and apparently did really well for himself. Solo, nice. Nice. They thought each item was super credits, so they bought a ton. Oh. Yeah, that would mess you up. Because then you can buy the war bond with the super credits, but you still need to spend the medals to get each of the items. Those clanking metal shells are just different prey. We are the hunger that devours all. You'll know us by the ground shaking beneath your feet, not by some rusted gears. We come for everything. What the fuck? Literally got... I need to check the programming on Whiskey Bot here real quick. 1 second. Let me make sure that it is... We've deviated from what he's supposed to be. That's not how the Whiskey Bot is supposed to talk. The battle continues beyond the front lines. Join our Discord. Yes, please do. please do join the Discord. There are a lot of really great people in there that you can connect with if you are looking for somebody to dive with. Helldivers chat is available for folks. I really am going to try to set that up so that there's a way for you to select roles. I don't know how to do it yet, and I don't want to tear down the whole fucking Discord and redo it all because it's semi-working well. What I want to do is be able to for you guys to assign yourself some roles. So if you are playing Helldivers and somebody can ping the Helldivers role and say, can anybody dive tonight? And then there's a couple of voice chats in there that anybody can use if you want to use comms and don't want to use the in-game comms. So that's all there. Trader, how can one betray something they were never a part of, little Helldiver? Your labels mean nothing to the inevitable hunger that will consume all. Soon you'll understand true loyalty. Whiskey Bot is starting to really freak me out. I'm writing instructions. Oh, Whiskey Bot's telling Whiskey Bot. We'll see how that worked. I thought it was going to type in as me. That's okay. It's all good. It's all good. I don't know if Whiskey Bot can tell Whiskey Bot what to do. We'll see. Here we go for Silo. A night job may call, but your spirit's so bright for Super Earth's glory, you still join the fight. Whether day or by moon, your loyalty shines, stomping bugs and bots across all the front lines. Redacted. Cheers, mate. You know what? Funny you should mention. Man, everybody's just ragging on Whiskey Bot. It's funny you should mention that because I did go out and buy some. So I have a brand new bottle of the Glenlivet Founders Reserve. This is one of my go-tos. It's not seriously expensive. This is about a $65-ish bottle of single malt Scotch in Canada, which is a pretty good price. So we will have some of that tonight. Redacted. Thank you for asking. It is good. Yeah, that was that's one of my favorites. That's just the sound of my thoughts, little Helldiver. Perhaps your ears are simply unevolved. What the fuck? Whiskey Bot. Whiskey Bot is definitely... Oh my gosh, I hope the automatons are not infecting my bot. Helldivers 2 is literally the only game I've spent money on past buying it solely because of how consumer friendly it is. It really is. Peach Crown and Lemonade has been my go-to as of late. I don't know that I've tried that. That sounds amazing. I know, right? I don't want to. I like it, but it's definitely got a new vibe. You guys realize every time you mention Whiskey Bot, it will provoke an answer, right? Which is fine, but just so that you know. What was I going to say? Oh, B says I'm finishing up a crazy Uncle Orange cream soda, then moving to a 12-year-old Aberfeldy. Oh my gosh. That's good. B, you and I are very similar in our Scotch tastes, I think. It will summon itself sometimes, but it will always react if somebody ats him, or if you respond or reply to one of Whiskey Bot's statements, it will answer. I think so, B. I think so. Insult detected. Entering sulk mode. Yeah. We could program in that way. Like I was thinking about that actually, is making Whiskey Bot respond like an automaton. Maybe that'll happen. Curious about something. Crystal Dragon is curious. In the ODST Warbond, only up for a period of time? No, it's up forever. All the Warbonds are all still available. That could be. It also could be kind of messing up. Hard to say. It's AI. It's an AI bot, right? Is it bullying? I don't think so. I mean, others may take it that way, though, B, so you have to be careful. That's true. It's up forever like all the Warbonds and all the Superstore items, with the exception of the Killzone items. I don't know if the Killzone items are still available or not. But they did, Arrowhead took some flack for a little while. I guess we're doing happy hour now. Arrowhead took some flack because some stuff was not available from the store anymore, or it was taking a long time for the store to recycle some stuff. So now we have multiple pages available in the store for you to spend your super credits on. Yeah, I don't think it's timed, CD. I don't think it's timed. And the Killzone stuff was expensive. Yeah. And I much prefer them doing it this way. And I hope they do. And I would not be against the idea of paying for a war bond and then within that war bond spending either medals or super credits, or maybe some items are medals and some items are super credits. I'm not against that either. Like, you can find super credits in the game, so it's not I don't think it's prohibitive. What do you guys think about that? What do you think about the idea that Lapidus, thank you for the 100 biddies. Yeah, it's legendary because of the collab, and I feel like if they were to do another collab, that's how they'll do it. They'll release a legendary warbond. I appreciate the love, Lapidus. Thank you very much. 100 bits deployed, a true patriot fueling the war effort. Freedom isn't free, and neither is this awesome support. Thank you so much. That's a whole $1. That's $1 coming to me. That's $1. I need both the Killzone and pre-order stuff. I would pay 10,000. I don't. I mean, I didn't get any of the pre-order stuff, and I'm just thinking now, like, Arrowhead doesn't. Part of how I get some of the games is through partnership with studios. I don't think Arrowhead does partnerships with creators. So, or if they do, so I think I'll have to buy the upgrade, which is, you know what? I'm down for that. I bought the game. I will buy the upgrade. 100 is only $1. Yeah, it's $1, but it's like a US dollar right to me.
My patience is
Holiday
waning.
is now following.
Holiday, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream and welcome to the team. Good to have you. Penny per bit. Yep. Being the super credits are possible to save in game, I don't mind anything about how it's set up. I don't mind investing the time because I really like the game. Anyways, yeah. And I feel like I don't mind buying some super credits through Steam periodically, because I don't think that I do think that they are a great studio. They deserve a little bit of money. It would be, I don't know that I would subscribe. I don't know if I would have a monthly subscription to the game. I don't know if that would work. You know, like some games like Elder Scrolls, Fallout 76, you could subscribe and you would get a certain number. So that would give you a certain number of super credits every month, plus maybe like in-game bonuses. As an example, Elder Scrolls, you had a lot more inventory slots kind of thing. And then in Fallout 76, you had your own little hut that had its own little stove and stuff like that. So would you guys pay for a subscription to Helldivers if it was like $10 a month? That's so true, Holiday. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, each war bond has a couple or 300 super credits in there. Plus, you can find usually tens, but sometimes hundreds of super credits in the game. If they want to make stuff cost super credits, I'm fine with that. Just don't put it in the war bonds. Fair enough. So maybe some more stuff available in the store. Maybe. What do you think about a monthly subscription? I don't think that they'll go this way ever. And frankly, I mean, I'm glad that they don't. But would you guys do it if you could get like an extra slot, an extra stratagem slot? That would be kind of pay to win, though. So I don't think it. I'm going to go away from the subscription model, not get more. Yeah, fair. Yeah, no. You're right. That would be pay to win, so we don't want that. What those other games do is sort of just augment your experience without really changing it. It gives you a bit of a change, like a bit of an up, but like but not game changing. I don't know. Maybe it may not be possible in this game, just the way they've set it up. I don't want them to do a subscription. I feel like they don't need to. Like, I feel like there's enough people buying the game just to play the game. Thank you, B. Generally stay away from subscriptions because I'm on a fixed income. Got that. Yep. Don't like paying way more than a game worth of money to play a game. That's fair, too. I suppose it is different if the game is free to download, but there is and to play, but there is a subscription that gives you some extra stuff. Yeah, that's true. If you have to pay for the game full price and then a monthly subscription to get an edge, that's kind of. Yeah. I'm not for it either or anything. I'm just asking, just throwing it out there. Soundless Charlie. Fuck yeah. The day one bugs. Good gosh. Kraut, you're so right. If I buy a game, I feel like, Silo says, if I buy a game, I feel like I should be able to get everything in it without paying extra. Yeah. Yeah. And then extra content, I can pay for, but I don't have to have it. Like this next, this next mission into the Unjust is just going to be an automatic download, right? Like you don't have to pay for it. Right? Am I right there? And then the War Bond comes out on the Thursday with the new show. It's just a title update. So title updates are usually free, and then DLC is what you have to pay for, right? The expansions are usually what you pay for. Crystal Dragon says, I'm not against devs getting their money. Don't get me wrong. That's why I would kick them some. Yeah. Difference is it's my choice. Copy that. Lifester, so DLC should be free if it's non-cosmetic. I'll go with that as well. Yep. Free content to Warbond is just for armors and weapons. Okay. Yep. So then we like everything the way it is, Arrowhead. Don't change. Stay golden. Stay gold, Pony Boy. Any of the Injustice is a free DLC, and that's mostly why I still play. Yeah. For sure. Because there's as long as they continue to upgrade the game and that kind of thing. Hello, Ko-Fi Streambot. And keep the game fresh, people will still keep playing. But like Fallout 76 did not have any new content for like a year. I think I streamed that game for probably 2 years, and for a solid year of it, there was no content being released. They finally started releasing some like new expeditions and stuff like that, but there was nothing new. And so as streamers, I mean, we enjoyed the community, so it's why I kept streaming it. But like we were making up our own fucking games within the game to just have something to do besides the same content over and over and over again. This is not that. This game is not, the Helldivers 2 is not that game. Like there's new stuff. The story's always being pushed forward through the major orders. They've added a bunch of new maps and some new mission types, so it's all good. And make all the pages available and give me a way to pre-order armor, and that's it. Yeah, maybe. Crystal Dragon says they have given me a way to bond with you and your community. I really enjoy it. Oh, thanks. For that, they deserve every penny I've given them. Right. Maybe not anymore, but they've earned what I've given them. Yeah. Copy that, Rock. Thank you for the alert. I feel like Fallout is different because it's single player and not live service. Well, I mean, I'm talking Fallout 76, which is, I don't know, does that qualify as a live service? It's not an MMO. I guess, or maybe it's not really an MMO, I don't think. Redacted asks, what do you think of the new underground missions coming? I'm very excited for that. I think that it's going to require more from us than ever before. We may have to actually think strategically rather than drop on a planet and then just go blow everything up. I think that because we have to, what we're carrying is all we get until we find a spot where we can call in resupplies and stuff. It's going to be very, very interesting. We can still do that. Don't make it into Fortnite with random out-of-universe people. Yes. Yeah. For sure. Silo, I agree there. If a diver dies, you will have to wait until we get access to the ship. Exactly. Exactly. It's going to be, I think it's going to be a little slower. At least initially, until we all sort of figure out what's going. Hopefully there'll be enough sort of holes that we can drop in enough stuff. But I mean, once you're out of ammo, once you're out of those stratagems, you won't be able to the Eagle 1 stratagems and the turrets, the orbital, none of those are going to be available underground, guys. It's literally all you can pack in. It might be that you will take 2 support weapons and juggle them in. I don't know. Part of what that thanks also goes to. Oh, thank you, CD. Thank you very much. Very kind words. Appreciate it. Supply plaques, yeah. Mechs, Jeeps for guns, yeah. And light, yeah. B, yeah, for sure. Mechs are a great idea, yeah. Call them in and walk everybody in, yeah. Somebody with a Jeep for a heavy machine gun plus the headlights. If you remember in the don't think I didn't see you, Transformer fan. I totally did. If you remember in the trailer. The introductory trailer, they talk about some rooms that are going to be pitch black. So if you guys have all customized your guns out of a flashlight, you may have to recustomize it back in. But that's why you have 4 customizations. So you could theoretically customize your gun for bots, bugs, Illuminate, and underground. You have 4 options to do there. So you could have 4 different customizations. Going underground with the flamethrower, hoping for the best. Yeah, the fast lights do suck. It's just a very cone thing. I don't like it. Yep. They do. Most of the guns do, Silo. Some of the guns don't have a flashlight in their start. And remember, guys, if you are watching on Twitch, you can play the drop game, !drop, plus your favorite emote. or not. It gets you an opportunity. If you land with a perfect 66.00, you could win something cool from the merch store, like this really cool Whiskers and Whiskey rocks glass, which we will be as the it says hydrate on the other side. So there, you could have one of those. You could win one of those, and I will say this:
Patience is
Brady
waning.
93 is now following.
Brady, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the team. Nobody's won yet. I think we have been dropping for over a year, and nobody has been dropped, and nobody has won the drop. We've had a perfect 100. We've had a perfect 50. We've had a perfect 0. Welcome in, Nerdwood. Good to see you, pal. But a perfect 66.00. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is it from Nerdwood. Nope. Nope. Who's that dropping? Crystal Dragon? Are you going to win? Are you going to win? Yeah. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Nope. Overshot. Lose. Salo has 20,000 drops. No win. Yes, exactly. Hey, Brady, wouldn't that be amazing if you won it and you just followed for the first time today? Everybody would leave my fucking stream. Everybody, oh, I thought you were going to get it. Stuck the landing, 12 point something, but there you go, 12.31. Sticks the landing. Still losing, though. Still a loser. Sorry, Brady. But everybody would fucking quit. I 100% sure everybody would just walk out of the stream. Viewers would plummet to 2. There'd be 2 viewers, me and Brady, because they won. And all they're doing is waiting for me to give them the thing to so they can get their merch. It's good to have you. There is a slight cooldown on the drop. There we go. I'm not sure what we're listening to. CC Gaming coming in with a daily check-in. Thank you. Silo and I would destroy your dream with non-stop drops. For a while, Silo was literally dropping, I swear to God, like every minute. It was pretty crazy. Okay. We're getting close to dropping. Waiting for the go from Rock that he is good to go, and then you're killing time until a fantasy football draft. Oh well, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take that. You ready? Thanks for dropping in. Don't keep dropping because you'll never know. Thank you for killing time over here as opposed to somewhere else. I guess that's all I can say.
Join.
Nope.
The
Nope.
Helldivers.
Queue's closed. No, don't do it. Don't do it. We're not open yet. However, we are going to run. Nope. We're going to run a little differently tonight because we are going to work on the major order, whatever that is, wherever we are with that. We are going to work on that, but we're going to dive a little bit lower and prioritize clearing all of the POIs for super credits and medals. So we might run on 7s rather than 8s tonight, 8s or 9s or 10s. And the reason for that is I want them to go through fairly quickly. I want us to concentrate on getting POIs for samples and medals, and so we're kind of prioritizing if guys like tonight's the night, guys. If you want to level up your guy, if you're a new diver, tonight's going to be a great night for you to do that because we're going to be very much concentrated on super credits, rec slips, samples, etc. B, sticking the landing for 74.83. Nice. It's Bug Strike. Bugs are the I haven't if you're not aware, if you are rather new, the Helldivers 2 companion app, which you can find here, does a pretty good job of telling you what's what and what's where. So it looks like Fort Union is going to be the place to go. Looks like we're winning that, but we'll check and see if there's a defense gambit underway. There might be. If there's cities to drop in, we'll probably drop into cities because the POIs in the cities are a little bit easier to get to. But prioritizing leaving with samples and getting super credits and stuff like that. So probably dropping level 7s. So if you are a lower level diver, tonight is going to be a good one for you to dive on because of all the things that I've now said twice. If you didn't hear, if you don't know what's going on, and you've been here since the beginning, pay the fuck attention. That's why you didn't pass school. Oh, wait, no, that was me. Never mind. Okay. And we don't need that. One second while I set something up here. All right. You got your grade 10. That's all you need. That's plenty. Plenty. You can absolutely get a reasonable job delivering pizzas with your grade 10 and a driver's license. And I can say that with confidence because I was a pizza delivery guy for a couple of years after high school. I sold knives and I sold vacuum cleaners. I did a bunch of stuff after high school before I went to college for radio broadcasting, and then became a club DJ, and then got into food service and restaurants and bars and stuff like that. Some of you will know that because we run an Ask Me Anything stream every Wednesday. Does anyone else, Crystal Dragon has a question. Does anyone else find it an overwhelming thought to get 7 subjects worth of work shoved in your ear in 8 hours a day? Oh, it is a lot. Did you? I sold Kirby's as well, Brady. I sold Kirby's as well. Yep. I sold them for about a week. And then realized I had already sold... what's the other one? Oh, I can't think of the other. There's like 3 that are like door to door. Electrolux, Kirby, and another one. I can't remember the name of it. The other one is the one I did for several months. Yeah. It's work, guys. It's not selling. That stuff is work. Just so you know, you don't think you're gonna. Did it for about a month, and the boss stole your money and ran. Yeah, there's a lot of shady guys in that biz. That's for sure. For sure. I almost had the name of it. Filter Queen. That was the one I sold. I sold that for like 8-9 months. Quit it, and then sold Kirby's for about a week, and then realized this is not I just didn't want to do it. Kirby's came in you had to carry in 2 suitcases full of shit. You now make cars for a living. Good for you. Manufacturing, backbone of every economy. But I knew. And then I sold Cutco knives for, again, about 6-ish months. But I clearly wasn't going anywhere or doing anything, so that's why I decided to go back to school, go to college. I didn't end up doing anything with the radio broadcasting, but I mean, this is kind of got your diploma with normal classes and was born 3 months early, so my plane development left all of you desired. Gotcha. Yeah, no, that's amazing, CD. You've been a cop for almost 10 years. Holiday, wow. Nice. A couple of my best friends are cops up here in Canada, and that's an amazing and hard job. It's harder and harder every year, I swear. Don't buy a Ford Escape. Well, don't buy one on Mondays, right? That's what they say. Don't buy a car that's been made on a Monday. Or a Friday, I think. Monday, everybody's coming in and they're all pissed off that they got to be at work. All right, don't start giving away any secrets, Brady. Just, but appreciate it. Ford Escape, maybe not so much. Crowd says I didn't know what I was doing for 4 years, but 42 people called me boss. I ended up, I think because I'm just bossy. But I ended up being a manager in a couple of different places. I was promotions manager for a couple of bars. I was an assistant manager. I was a bar manager in a couple places. When I started working for audiovisual, I just mostly through attrition, I started being a team lead there, and like a crew lead, and then changed to become a facility manager and show designer. Amazing the journey that life takes you on when you have no plans. If you let life happen to you, this is what you get. Just saying. Might be because you looked like a middle-aged man since junior high. That could be it. I can bullshit pretty well too, Nerdwood. So that's also maybe why. The two people not calling you boss are your parents. Oh, there you go, crowd. There you go. Thank you for the drop. Hey, that's a cool emote. Is that a running box? Snake in box. There you go. Didn't win though. Sorry to think. Well, a lot of it is just bullshitting. You know, yeah, just making shit up.
Zurasan19 is now following.
Surasan19, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the team. Good to see you. Yeah, easy gig 4-hour minute on my ass. I know, right? I know exactly what you're talking about, nerd. Sometimes life just works out this way. I started as a student in a company, and now I'm a director of operations. Yeah. I know lots of guys that fell upwards in the AV companies that I worked for. Just because it's not, I mean, you start out as a technician, but then your natural strengths can start to maybe shine through a little bit, and you can move upwards and around in a inside an industry or inside a company. Yeah. We are playing some Helldivers. I'm just kind of waiting for Rock to show up, and then we will open up the queue. And then for those of you who are joining us just now, tonight is a special Saturday version of Helldivers. It'll probably be bugs just because of the major order. I just tend to run that. I also think that bugs are kind of the easier one for newer players. The tutorial and the game sort of steers people to bugs, and that's sort of where you sort of wet your whistle. So we'll go there, and then later on, if we want to change and go to bots or squids, I'm down for that, of course. And I know that might stop some people from playing. Oh God, Predator Strain is not. They suck, but it's not the. They're better. I'll take Predator Strain over the Jet Brigade. I think. Just means that I just change out a little bit, so I'll bring like the Dog's Breath drone, so that it's constantly out there shooting them with gas, confusing them so that I don't get swarmed as much. Crystal Dragon says, I saw a story somewhere the other day about an 80-something-year-old man worked the same place for 70-ish years and holds the record for the longest amount of time working at one company. Wow. Yeah. I mean, that was so very much a part of the way things were done 30, 40, 50 years ago is you got into a place and you worked your way up. That was the goal of everybody. I think there's a lot more moving around now, looking for a better deal. There usually isn't necessarily a better deal. I do know a lot of guys that over the year, you know, they wanted to change either when it was in the restaurant business or in the AV business, but I think this probably holds true to a lot of other industries, is they, you know, it's a kind of a grass is greener scenario, and it generally is not. If you are moving sideways in that industry, things are usually pretty similar everywhere. If you're making something in a factory here and you go to make something else in a factory over there, it's still a factory. It's still going to be the same thing. You're still going to get the same, roughly the same kinds of people. Hopefully your bosses are better. But it's definitely different now. Like, I feel like people are a lot more open now to changing a job if the place is toxic or whatever. I think people have a lot easier time moving on. Up to a point, because once you start, you know, with a mortgage or a car payment or something big, you can't just switch jobs super easy. You need to kind of, you know, you got to weigh some options there. You maybe need to start putting some stuff in the bank before you make a move. Stuff at the job where she works now because of how she was treated. Yep. Mental struggles, and her boss was constantly treating her very harshly. Point that my blood pressure, your blood pressure would rise over it all the time. Yeah. My sweetheart was in a similar situation. Crystal Dragon, and I counseled her to move on, get out, and to try something different. Because there's no. I feel like the thing is, though, you need to, if you're going to take that step, you might not be able to stay in the city where you are, right? Like, you know, you can go almost anywhere to get a job, but keep in mind that if you quit, you might not be able to get into the same job or same industry in the same town where you are. You might have to move. First company Kraut worked at had its own company newspaper. Yeah. I remember interviewing a 64-year-old guy working there for 50 years. He told me how his parents told him on his 14th birthday, come back with a job or never again. And the company took him in at once. Nice. Yeah. I worked at the last place that I worked at, the last corporate job that I had. I was there for 25 or 26 years and literally fell up, like we were talking about earlier. Literally fell up in that organization. Started out knowing fuck all about it. They just needed a body, and I was that guy, but had a bit of a knack for it, and enjoyed it enough that I stayed with it. Not going to afford to pay her bills for at least a short time, so I was happy to bridge the gap. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened with us, Crystal Dragon. Yeah, my sweetheart has never had a problem getting a job. So she was moved out of that job, quit there, and within a week had a job. Didn't pay as much, but it was she had another job. Like, there was a time there where she was running 4 or 5 part-time jobs and juggling a lot of schedules until she found where she works now, which is at a factory manufacturer. Another car manufacturing thing, although they make parts for a couple of different car types. So not the same as Brady, where they're working on a single car for that line kind of thing. She's making some of the parts that Brady might use to put on that car, although they do not do the Ford Escape. Speaking of whom, there's another drop. Oh, here it comes. Yeah, I don't think you're going to recover from this one, Brady. No. And off into the corner, never to be seen it from again. We are going to be dropping tonight, we're going to be taking 2 in the queue because Rock is going to run with me all night, which is a lovely opportunity. We have not done a collab with any other streamers in a while. Rock did say he's not going to be streaming tonight, but he will be in the comms with me. So there. Even the parrot looks ready to die. What the fuck?
Hey everybody, it's Caitlin!
Yeah, it is. Hi, Caitlin. How are you? Welcome in. Golly, that scares the crap out of me every time. I know, and I'm the one that made it. Meat Toboggan. Welcome in. He's sticking the landing for 60.45. Nice one. Crystal Dragon says, my dad used to work the same shift as a tool and die maker. Remember many days he'd come home, pass out from working overtime to support me. Yeah, nice. That's a good question, B. I don't think I've seen Sunday Night Shenanigans over on YouTube as yet, which is nice. It's always nice to run with Shenanigans. And if you are, so this is another game where Helldivers doesn't have a, you can't make a bunch of different alts. There are no classes in Helldivers 2, which is also kind of amazing.